G'day flatties and globe defenders and everyone else. Here I am at Fremantle Harbour. It's a great place for doing plenty of observations. There's plenty of curvature to be found if you want to look. And I really don't understand why, if you live in Perth, that you think that the earth is flat. What? You don't get out and do these observations? I mean, I looked at the sun this morning. Totally comports with the globe and makes a flat earth impossible. And I've got some very interesting footage. Now, I wasn't able to get in exactly the right spot to be able to get some spectacular things, but I did manage to get something very, very interesting.
It was just after sunrise on the 12th of January, and I was at South Mole Lighthouse on the rock wall at the Fremantle Harbour entrance. I took a couple of snaps of the Wajimup Lighthouse, and at this angle you can clearly see the radio mast that was mistaken for the Bathurst Lighthouse in a video that another silly flat earther from Perth took. There was another flatty so sure of himself, he bet me $10,000 that this radio mast was Bathurst Lighthouse. And you can guess I'm still waiting. Anyway, I do digress from the topic of this video. Where were we? Ah, yes, we're taking photos from South Mole Lighthouse. Now, as usual, at this time of the morning, the water is warmer than the air, making good conditions for an inferior mirage. There are a couple of rocky islands out in the ocean to the right of Carnac Island, and here is a picture of the largest one showing the inferior mirage. That looks just like a reflection off of a pond. And I have been saying for a long time that the inferior mirage is a reflection in a thin layer of air just above the water. And it does look like a reflection of a pond, and we are told to trust our senses, remember that. Now, I've done a few videos on this subject, but Ranty continues to insist that the inferior mirage is an atmospheric blockage, which blocks the bottom of things. This is his excuse for why the bottom of things disappear, even though I have shown in my videos that this just cannot be so. Anyway, you can see clearly the reflection here. And I've got a video here in which I zoom out, and I'll play that, and I'm fairly certain that that is Carnac Island in the distance on the left as you zoom out. I zoomed in on Carnac Island, and I spotted this boat travelling in front of the island, floating in the mirror layer. Now, after I took this shot, I quickly started the video. Now, I've been waiting a long time to get a video like this, and I was lucky enough to capture it on this particular morning. Let's take a look at it. Look at that boat. It is clearly seen floating on the inferior mirage. So, Ranty, are you saying that pigs can fly? Because I'm sure if a boat can fly, then why can't a pig? And this myth that the inferior mirage is an atmospheric blockage or a layer of dirty air is totally busted. And as I have been saying all along, the mirage is formed by total internal reflection caused by a thin layer of warmer air just above the surface of the water.